Welcome to Darren Daily On Demand, your most trusted resource to help you become better every day. Here's your success mentor, Darren Hardy.
I know you have huge goals. You wouldn't be here if you were not an ambitious, hard-driving success seeker with bold and inspiring ideas to make an impact and change the world around you. But here's the problem. When we set huge goals, the sheer scale can create the perception of unattainability, which causes a significant dip in motivation and success seems distant and elusive. This grandiosity often leads to cognitive overload, where the brain struggles to process the overwhelming number of steps or choices involved, resulting in decision fatigue and mental paralysis. Additionally, the looming shadow of potential failure magnifies with the size of its goal, instilling a deep-rooted fear that paralyzes action and impedes progress. This trifecta of perceived unattainability, overwhelming complexity, and fear of failure not only dampens our motivation, but can also halt our journey towards these ambitious objectives before it even begins. So, counter to what most people think and what most people try to teach, here is the groundbreaking truth bomb on how to actually achieve huge goals. Go small to go big. For example, if you ask, what can we do to create a more unified country? You will end up with a vague answer that are all difficult to implement. The problem is mostly unmanageable at that level. But if you ask, what can I do to create a more unified neighborhood? Then you can likely think of small things that you can do to connect your friends and neighbors. Zoom in or zoom out. Problems that seem impossible at one level are often quite accessible from a different one. Here are a half a dozen examples to help you think through how this applies to your strategy and to your huge goals. Number one, becoming financially independent. Start with financial savings. And rather than aiming at saving a large sum of money abruptly, start by setting aside a small, manageable amount from each paycheck. This gradual approach can lead to substantial savings over time without overwhelming your current financial situation. Number two, becoming multilingual. Start with just one language, and instead of trying to become fluent in a new language all at once, focus on learning a few essential phrases or words each day. This method makes the process less daunting, more achievable, leading to gradual but significant progress. Number three, getting ripped abs and a beach body. Start with just getting healthy. Instead of overhauling your entire lifestyle for better health, begin by incorporating small changes like a 10-minute daily walk or replacing one unhealthy meal with a healthier option each day. These small steps can lead to significant improvements in health over time. Four, becoming an Illuminati-level connected person. Start right in your industry. And rather than trying to connect with the top industry leaders right away, start with networking with local professionals or peers in your field. These smaller connections can eventually lead to opportunities with more prominent figures in your industry, and then maybe secret handshakes. Number six, become a skill ninja master. Rather than trying to master a skill or a hobby immediately, dedicate a small amount of time each day to just practice and learn. This steady approach can lead to significant progress over time. 8, being the Mr. Darcy to your romantic partner. First, how about just fix your relationship? Instead of trying to resolve all issues in a relationship at once, focus on addressing small, specific concerns. Open communication, small acts of kindness can gradually strengthen the bond, maybe all the way to your own Pemberley moment. In conclusion here, the secret to conquering colossal goals lies not in the pursuit of the monumental in one fell swoop, but in the power of incremental and manageable and strategically small steps. As ambitious as your vision may be, remember that the journey to achievement is often paved with smaller, consistent steps that accumulate and compound into transformational results. These steps keep you engaged, reduce the risk of cognitive overload, and diminish the paralyzing fear of failure. So, my Darren Daily friends, take one of your huge goals for the year and break it down into small mini goals within the larger goal. Then 2, define a daily action or practice or habit that makes progress on your mini goal. And then finally, number 3, reflect and adjust regularly. As you progress, and start achieving your mini goals. Adjust the daily actions needed to get you to your next milestone along the journey towards your huge goals.